Isn't it odd how when somebody dies you say you've lost them, as if you didn't know what happened to the person when the body's done with? I lost my husband. Well, actually, I didn't lose him because he was lost already. And anyway, how can you lose something you didn't have? I was married to a man who swore he'd never loved anybody like me before, that all his wives and mistresses paled in comparison to me. The poetry he spouted. With one glance of your eyes you ravished my heart. Beautiful. At other times I thought he'd lost the plot. He compared my teeth to a flock of sheep. Well, I know they're a bit furry first thing in the morning, especially after a hangover, but I've never thought of them as being woolly. And have you ever seen sheep in a straight line? He was the sexiest man on the planet. Imagine meeting a megastar you've admired from afar for quite a while, and you're terrified he'll ignore you, or worse still, laugh at you. And then you discover that he wants to marry you. And your father's delighted because he gets a very juicy trade deal. Oh. As the wedding inched nearer, everything was ecstasy and romance. Then the first delicious days of delight, lost in one euphoric haze. We never left the bedroom. He was at his peak then, just before his midlife crisis which sent him spiralling. But by then, I was just a spectator. Ditched like a week-old newspaper when the next trade deal came along. I was livid to think that I'd actually believed I was special and that with me things would be different. Sol lived in hot pursuit of pleasure. But nothing satisfied him, and he left nothing and no one untried. But after a while, all the gems and gold and jewels, the spices, the banqueting, the horses, the weapons, the wine and the women, all began to taste and feel and look the same. He was bored, and he was ageing. As he sat doling out wisdom, he started to ask himself a question, one that he couldn't answer. What's it all about? It was like watching a tragedy and wishing it would all end to put everyone out of their misery. The most captivating of men. Had become a jaded old soul who was satisfied with nothing. The richest and the wisest man in the universe was lost, utterly lost. After he died, I found some of his writing open on his desk. Live life with the wife you love. I wonder which one of us he was thinking of then. The last page was written in his own hand. The grand conclusion. Did he know he was dying? The grand conclusion. When all's said and done, give God his due. That's what we're meant for. And as I skimmed back over the pages, I saw that the great man had realised a very important thing. There's a time for everything, and enjoy the God-given moment while you can. I could have told him that, but I don't suppose he ever thought of asking me. I found that out when I lost my place beside him. The great man discovered a really important thing too late, something he really needed to know.